Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for January 2nd, going into the 5th. Going to start off with natural gas. We left a minor bearish reversal above on Wednesday. We've seen some of the pressure from that. I'm not going to go over the higher time frame stuff. The trade below 360, 396.50 has brought in 402 ticks of pressure down into here, and we've just seen some consolidation. Decent trade back above this line. I warned a decent strength again. That's going to come in at 395.80 to 396 through Monday. Crude oil. I'm not going to go over the higher time frame stuff or any of the higher time frame stuff for the other energies either, because I went over those yesterday. But the trade back below 58.22 brought in $1.57 of pressure here before bouncing off this line back up into here and then taking out this line. So the trade below 57.70 projects this downward 85 ticks minimum, $2.05 plus maximum. And we've traded from 57.70 down to 56.60, attaining the minimum before bouncing off this line. If we take this line out, remember this is the macro formation. I said to break above it will likely bring in strength for days/weeks. So we run up and change some biases along the way, but we're still above it. But solid trade back below that would warrant a solid pressure again. That's going to come in at 56.69 to 56.70 through Monday. Decent trade back above this formation will warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 58.01 plus 1.2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. And then a further break above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 58.19 minus 0.4 of a tick per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. We'll project this upward at $1.20 minimum, $7.20 plus maximum. That's more like a $1.50 minimum right now. And the RBOB, or unleaded gasoline, to maintain gap higher on Monday. We'll leave a minor bullish reversal below, but as it stands, we left a minor bearish reversal above here on the 26th of December. We've been coming off since. The trade below 174.13 has brought in pressure down to 168.47. And the trade below 171.61 projects us downward 3.3 cents minimum, 6.5 cents plus maximum. Already got the minimum there. If we break back above that decently, that's going to warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 171.78 plus 1.2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That would also set this up for a long to break above these lines as well. In the heating oil, we left a minor bearish reversal above on Wednesday. We're seeing additional pressure from that. I warned in the post-market synopsis on Tuesday, this warned of lower trade overnight before if resuming up higher trade. And that was from the 215.74 close, and we've traded down to 209.80. And that's it. I did not suggest getting short below this formation, although it does warrant a pressure. If we break back above it, though, I would get long and look for decent strength. It's going to come in at 212.35 plus 2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. And I would just note here, I think that this may be running out of steam here. But I would also note that we're probably in the last stretch of this move down. I'd definitely be aware of these exhaustion levels down below. Okay, and the Brent. On December 26th, we left a minor bearish reversal above, and then the trade below 61 even projects us downward $1.25 minimum $2.10 plus maximum, and we've traded down to 60.01. Decent trade back above that line. We'll warrant a decent strength. It's going to come in at 61.25. Plus 1 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. And a further decent break above this formation will warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 61.66. Minus 0.5 a tick per hour. This minimum right here is going to be shaved down to $1. And this is going to be shaved down to 1.85. And in the gas oil, we left a minor bearish reversal above yesterday or on Wednesday, and we've been seeing the pressure since. We also broke below this formation right here. Decent trade back above here is going to warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 612.07 plus 4 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. And the cadence going into Monday is the heating oil is the weakest of the three, the RBOB in the middle, and the crude the strongest of the three relative to one another. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I will be sitting out the spreads later, but post-close. And I will see you on Monday's podcast.